Here, as we get the guys hooked up, we've got the Cleveland ownership fellows as well. Gentlemen, congratulations. It happened. You made it happen.
Thank you.
I know it's disorienting. You don't know where the voice is coming from.
Plus all that champagne, you don't know where you're at.
It's happened. The dream is realized.
52 years, and I got to tell you what, I get letters over the years, last 11 years, from people talking about their parents and their grandparents and their kids and their relatives and the generational aspect of going to all these games and all the heartbreak and all this and all that. And I'm just so happy for those people that this thing is over and this burden is lifted. And you know what? The franchise from top to bottom, everybody played a role, did something, and words don't really give it justice. You know, it's just great to see it, mostly for Cleveland, Ohio.
You know, when you talk about everybody playing their role, and I know how hard you two have worked to kind of put this together, and not only are you playing a big role in the city of Detroit and also in the state of Michigan, but now in Cleveland. Talk about what it means to the state of Ohio, the city of Cleveland, for you and LeBron to come back together and be all in, because you know everybody talks about being all in, but you went all in financially, emotionally, spiritually, and you delivered. So what is this moment for you and Nate like?
Well, you know what? In this world today with social media and all the craziness that people write and say, the one lesson to me that comes out of this is if you're going to be successful in the world, you're going to make mistakes along the way and you're going to fail. And it's okay to fail as long as you learn from that failure. And nobody makes every right move, every right decision, whether in business, sports, or anything. And certainly I've made my share of mistakes, and everybody has. Whether, you know, LeBron, I'm sure, made a couple mistakes here or there, but it doesn't matter because as long as you're learning from them, that's the path to success. There's no perfection, you know, not on this planet. And so I'm just so happy for the people there, and people almost like seeing it this way is almost better than if it was just a straight shot.
Right.
And everything went perfectly.
But Dan, I got to tell you, you know, it's 2 minutes to go in the game. We're in Game 7, 11 years of ownership. City of Cleveland riding in the balance. 2 minutes left in the game, tie game. Kyrie Irving rises with that shot. Dan and I stand up. We're sitting right next to the bench. That shot goes up, and that becomes the shot, right, Isaiah?
Right, yeah.
And I'm telling you, I grab Dan. He grabs me, and we both look up, and that shot goes through the bottom of the basket. And I'm telling you, it was like 11 years of work and effort and suffering and joy and everything just went through our veins. But to be able to bring back to the city, 52 years long-suffering city of Cleveland, something like this is really, really something that drives us each and every day.
You know, I got one message this morning. Guy says, my dad's 86. He went to the 64 Browns championship game when he was 32 or 34. I can't do my math, isn't exactly right. Somewhere in there, 32 to 34. With his dad, who was alive today, would have been 125 or 30 or something like that. And he's going with his dad and his kid and his grandkid. And they came here, they flew here. I'm sure they were somewhere here. And thank God we won this for them. I mean, and everybody else in Cleveland.
You guys were well represented here tonight.
Yeah, there was
a pretty good Cavalier crowd here.
Did you hear the chants?
Yes,
you heard the chants
absolutely,
in the fans, in the crowd.
So,
Nate, I was worried about your arm when you started celebrating. I mean, you grabbed LeBron, and I know your shoulders hurt. I was like, uh-oh, he's going to have surgery again on the shoulders.
No, you know what, Isaiah? I got 6 screws in this right shoulder 12 weeks ago, but I didn't feel any of that pain tonight.
You know, some people are doubting whether the surgery actually really happened. Maybe, I think it did. So.
Nate and Dan, a question for me is, you guys played terrific, but down 3-1, Tyronn Lue was just cool, calm, and collective. He did a fabulous job taking over this team, all the adversity. Just talk about the job he did.
Well, that guy, there's something special about that guy. You know, one thing we noticed about him when he was assistant last year is that every arena you go in, if we're in a visiting arena, like all of a sudden everybody comes up to this guy and just giving him the hug like he's, and we're like, what is this guy? Why is and he just, everybody loves the guy. There's something, can't even describe, special about him. And he connects with people, and he connected with our players. And you know what? And to win a championship in anything, I think sports or business, metrics and numbers are one thing, and you need them, but you got to also have soul, and you're dealing with human beings, and he's got both sides of that, and he's been fantastic. I mean,
Ty is the guy. You walk into a locker room, you walk into a team meeting, team film session, and everybody is glued to what Ty Lue has to say.
Yeah.
And they'll follow him through a brick wall. They'll follow him to the last second of a game, and they did it tonight. I mean, he has an unwavering way about him. People believe in him, and he is a true leader. And we use the word of soul, and he really has a soul that the guys believe in.
Guys, you did it. It's a reality.
I
You have the
can't believe it.
championship.
Unless we're going to wake up and this isn't real. We're still trying to figure it out.
Dan Gilbert, the majority owner, Nate Forbes, managing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They did it for the land.
We did it, Isaiah.
11 years into the ownership, and they've got their championship.
Well,
Gentlemen,
thank you.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And
Thank you,
thank
NBA TV.
Your guys' game's gone to a new level this year, I noticed, too. I watch you guys. I'm serious.
Gone to a new level.
I really have. It's good.
Isaiah, you called this series in 6. It went 7. What happened?
Yeah, what happened, Isaiah?
I don't know. I was off by 1 game.
Guys, enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cleveland.
Thank you.